I think it's definitely at least... How many Sanji do I want to run in that build in? Let's put the Luffy in. Let's put the Luffy in first. Straw. Let me put the Luffy in first. Luffy Taro could be an interesting version. You can actually do so much work with this. At least I think it's at least 3 of them. At this point, are you just building Grape Luffy? No, we actually ramp, exactly. We ramp, and this card, I think this card's nuts. I really, really do. I'm excited. I might be wildly off, and it might not be as good as I think it is. But this card just reads so strong to me. I really want to test it out. It acts cooler than Grape. It does have it's got a lot of cool options. It's got a lot of cool options. That card might miss versus GP Luffy. They can go down to 4 Dawn. That is true. That is true. If they're down to 4 Dawn though, it means they're not going to play anything too spooky. And then we can just kind of ramp into our bigger stuff, right? That's why we still got the 9-drop Luffy, we still got the 10-drop Rush Luffy. We still got the Sanji. Like, we can still do our thing, even if these cards don't go off. Which is why I want to maybe even up that to 3. And then we just put more ramp in early game. We put more ramp in. So how many bricks are we on? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. We're on technically 19, but like not a lot. 6 cards is a beat them to death card. Which one? Both of them, I guess. Both of them are kind of beat them to death. Like even this is kind of beat them to death. Even if it doesn't get rush, you can still play for 6 Dawn. And then you can still do the when attacking if you need to. Which again, it puts me in a position, do I want to still run 9 Mom? I don't think I want to run 9 Mom in this. But then you could really go aggro with this card. Like if you drop this on 6 Dawn, you could go super ham. Well, Luffy Taro basically have no black cards. I don't think this is the best deck at utilizing Luffy Taro. You probably could build a version of it. I don't think it would be. I don't think it's using the deck strategy, like the deck strength. Sorry, like the 5-cost cards don't make a lot of sense in it. Like if we go with cost 5. It has to be purple as well, right? It's purple Straw Hat. You're only really looking at, I guess technically for the worst game. It's just the Nico Robin, the Sangoro. The Chopper's probably not bad. The Chopper's probably not bad. You could technically put the Sanji pudding off it as well. Don't need 9 Mom really, even with taking the life, the deck is defensive enough. Yeah, probably it's fair, it's fair. Would like to be Jiro. Do we play Sanji and Pudding? No need. No, I don't think we need to put this card in. I think I would rather put the Captain Kid in if we're gonna go down that kind of route, or even just the 3-drop Pudding. Because I don't think we need more brick. The 7k swing's nice, but I don't think we're ever getting the on-play effect off. I guess maybe we could after the Gear 5. It could be an interesting one. That could be an interesting one. Scarecrow 2, thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Holy. Yeah, literally no black cards in here. Guess I took out the... I know what you mean. The numbers on it are really nice. The numbers on it are very, very nice. I think we want to ramp though. I think we want our lower cost cards to be ramp. I don't even know if I'm going to play this Franky. It is probably something like... we can just put... So we have 4, 8, 12, we have 16 ramp cards now. Like this may even be a little bit too much. Like I don't even know if we want this. Like do we want a 4-Dawn turn? Like, what I mean by that is I think we want first with this deck every single time. And we want a ramp on 3 because we have Black Maria, which ramps, Nico Robin, which ramps, and Zoro, which ramps. I don't think we want going second, so I don't even know if we want this card. Bonclay is overkill. It might be. I feel like it should be really, really strong against Snake Man Luffy though. Like, I think this can turn into a 9k swing against that deck in particular. But you might be right. It might be too much. We could even, rather than putting Bonclay in, we could even put in something like Zoro. We could even put Zoro in. I don't think it'll be a bad idea. Just for the force. The searcher. Ooh. BP oil. yeah. It's oil Luffy, guys. It's oil Luffy. I don't hate the idea of putting in the 4/6 searcher. But I don't think we want to play a 4-don card, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we want them. Him out. 2 Bonclay, 2 Zoro. I guess if we go 4 and we don't ramp, we can play one of the 6 drops. I guess it's not necessary that we ramp going second. So if it's not necessary to ramp going second, I kind of like the 4-drop Zoro more. Because if we're gonna play a 6-drop, we don't need to ramp. We just need to make sure that we ramp on 3. We need a ramp going first. That's the most important thing. I like 2 Zoro, 2 Bonclay with 4 Zero. I don't think we need the Bonclay, guys. Like, the more that I think about it, when we're going second, I'd rather get a guaranteed 6k swing in. We fill our hand up with another card again, and then we should have one of these 6 drops to play. I guess the problem arises when we don't have a 6 drop. That's probably the only way there's kind of, it's worse than Bonclay, but like what, we don't really want to play Sanji on 7. I mean, it's fine. It's probably fine. 100% don't need Bonclay. Yeah, I don't think we need it. It would be an interesting one. Zero. Next to Zero. Am I losing it? What do you mean the Zero? 6 Robins is probably enough. What do you mean? Roronoa does not. I'm not convinced that the new 6 drop consists the can't stack. I really want to just test this. I don't think this will be anywhere close to the final deck. It's more I want to test this out consistently, and I think the most consistent way to do that would be to run 4 of. But I guess if we're running 4 Zoro and 4 Law, we might be able to find it enough. Like in the final version, I imagine it's something similar to 2 and 2, and then if we're consistently ramping to like 7 Dawn on our kind of 3rd turn, we may even need to look to put in like a different 7 drop or something. I think the 6-7 is nuts. I mean, I think both of them are kind of nuts. Maybe it goes down to 3, but you like want to play it every game. Yeah. Especially in something like this. But it depends on how consistent the Law Zoro is, right? If we're searching for enough cards, we could even put in something like a Queen, a Franky, which kind of it does the same. It cycles the hand on 4 Dawn, and it's not like negative Dawn. I actually kind of like this split more and more I think about it. I kind of like the 4 Franky, the 4 Zoro. And if we're running Zoro, we could unironically run a Luffy Taro. We could actually run a Luffy Taro in the deck. Like, it wouldn't be terrible. Maybe it goes down to 3, but like I want to play it every game. I played the Searcher event over the Zoro. Really? But what's our 4 Dawn turn then? Our 4 Dawn turn would then have to be basically exclusively Franky. Unless you want to put the Bonclays in. But then there's no reason to ramp to 7. Because we just have these. I think it's something like that for now. We'll leave it at that for now. Now I love the 4-6 and the Luffy method. That's true. But I guess even with that though, like, it's the same as it's basically the same as playing out this Zoro and putting a 2 Don on later. Like our 4 Don turn can be this Zoro into ramp, then we can swing 7 with later. Yes, we need to commit a Don to this later on, but the Don that we get is basically the Don that we ramped from this. I don't think it's too relevant because of the up Luffy. I just like that as a 4 Don turn. Bonk is 1 kick countered. Oh yeah, the Bonk is very, very good. Ramp with Robin and Zoro, then play the event and swing 6. 2 Zoros in the deck like best alien for it. 4 Don, you still ram. Which event? What? It's to die for? Is that what the event you mean, Ichiban? Let's think about it. So what other cards could we put in at 4 Don? We have not card name. Cost. 4 purple, black. Oh, the Pirates at Sea. Ooh, it is a good event. Just got a message saying book is live. We have plenty of ramp with Zoro, Nico, and Mirai. Yeah. Kamazo's probably not good enough. Even though the on KO thing is super broken, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Dude, I don't really care about any of them. What's this one do? Nah. Kuzan! We're never playing the Search of Zoro on 4 when you have a ramp card in hand. Well, no, because we might. Like, if we have a 6-drop Luffy in hand, I think playing out Zoro Jiro to search is fine. Because on a 6-down turn, it's still going to be Luffy. And if we haven't ramped, it means they're going to be on 5 Don, so we get the effect off. And I think that's a fine board state. If our 4 Don turns Zoro into 6 Don Luffy into the effect, like, I don't hate that. I don't think we need a ramp. Like, what does ramp get us to? I guess then we could play like a 3 and a 4 or a 7. Zoro can swing without the Don, which means the same amount of Don as Robin, which means Robin gets to be countered. Yeah, I mean the Robin's broken. You also get the 7k leader effect if you slap him down on curve. Yeah, I like the Luffy on curve feels crazy strong, right? Going second. Like, going second, I don't think you're not even that upset. Which is why I do like either Franky or Zoro on 4. And then our 6 Don turns Monkey.D.Luffy. The on play one. We get our Don active, so we can put it on leader. So even if it is against Snake Man, we're swinging 6. Well, we're swinging what? 8. We're swinging 8 life with this whilst developing this. And we could swing 6-8. I guess we could technically swing. No, I think we could even put the Don on the Zoro. Honestly, we could swing 7-7. 7 twice against it's not bad, or 6-8 depending on what we feel. And then this sticks around because I don't. Oop, Luffy can't KO this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Melding. That's why I kind of liked the. Well, no, because we are the aggressive one. We're the aggressive version. I don't hate Sanji on 8. Because, like, otherwise, it's just the Katakuri. It's like the only card I would even consider, I think. I don't think the gaps. Don't if there's a. Wait, this. I wish I could put some Navy cards in. I wish this wasn't Navy locked. Fuck me, that goes hard. That goes so hard if it's not Navy. Oh my god, imagine that after Luffy. Because you get your Don, you make this a 9 cost. Oh wow. Yeah, that's that would have went wild. I think Kobe as well is kind of weird, right? Newer characters can also attack active characters during this turn. Wait. No, it is when attacking. This could be an interesting one. You could get your 8k leader. But I mean this sticking around a turn. It's semi-interesting. I think you just play Katakuri though at this stage. Maybe even like Sabo? Probably not bad, you know. Sabo's probably not terrible. Isho's not terrible. It's probably just the Katakuri though. Forward on, play ramp card, play searcher event, swing 6k with data. 7 down, play Luffy and still gets effect. 9 down, play secret. Yeah, I guess that is true. That is true. If you don't ramp going second, you won't be able to play this on the turn early. Which you do kind of want, huh? I guess, do you still want to play the Zoro over Zoro-Jiro? I do like the Zoro-Jiro though. I do like the idea of the Zoro-Jiro. The 6k swing is super relevant. It's more, if you've got, I guess it depends what you're playing against, but if you've got the option on your 4-down turn to play a 3-drop Zoro or 4-drop Zoro-Jiro, you should probably always choose Zoro, in which case the 4-drop Zoro-Jiro feels less impactful. But I guess it does find like all your top end. Like it finds all your top end, which can set up for future turns. Like even if your 8-on turn is like this Luffy, without using the when attacking, it's still good. Or this Sanji, it's still good, right? You could even set up a second one of these. Like it's probably fine. Obviously you won't get to do the double effect. You won't get to do the double effect, but it's still probably fine. And then you still get your Dawn active, you'll be on 3 Dawn. Because then even if they swing and kill the other Luffy, you've got another one for next turn. Like, it's probably fine. It's pretty hard to get rid of both of them in the same turn, right? Especially if you give your Dawn your leader, so they're both 7 cost. When you can, the 1-drop event does the same thing while we're ramping and swinging for 6 on 4-down turn. Just then this is now another body, right? I know what you mean, I don't hate the idea of it. I don't hate the idea of it at all. I think I would test this out and see how relevant this card is. If it gets into a situation where you'd always want to play this Zoro, if you want to play the 3-drop Zoro over it like every single game, I probably will cut this. So what I'm going to do is, I will export this. I might even do a save image. I'm going to do a save image. Because I'm not convinced by this deck list. Because we're running 3 of this, we do want a ramp. So I wonder if in this version, it is actually Katakuri. I think it might be, you know. I think it might be something like that. Yes, I think in the other version, I actually do think you cut the Zoro-Jiro for Bonkley. But in this one, you can just simply, you don't even need to ramp. You can go 4 Don Zoro or Franky, 6 Don Luffy, 8 Don Katakuri, and then 10 Don like whatever the heck you want. I actually don't hate it. I don't hate this either. Do you think it's too slow? It could be too slow. It could be too slow. But we have big, yeah, I guess that the Snake Man matchup might be the one, right? Because we only got 1 of these. But I guess we've got 8 searches for it, and then 4 cycle cards. Up Luffy dropping 9 costs before you're 8 Dawn, true. I think we just go first into up. Yeah, I mean, I think this deck always wants to go first. It's going first curve is wild. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too, it's a too it's not hitting him in the face enough, right? That's the problem. It's not just whacked him in the face a bunch. You have to rush down, up, so ramp, 6 and 9 costs the way ammo. I get that, I get that. Such a bit down. No, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out, right? I felt like, I mean, that's purple decks in general, though. Purple decks have always been a bit dice roll dependent. At least you've got lines going second. You do have some lines going second. So if we run with something like 2 of them. I don't. The Sanji's not that great against up Luffy. I guess I can rest the Nami. That's about it. But like, I don't even think you want to play this. Like, when are you gonna fit this in a 7-Don turn against up? Biggies also go first egg. Can I look at play for Japanese list? Yes, yeah. I do know, I know that. So we're looking for probably another ramp card then. Actually, I don't know. Are we just looking for a more consistent way of getting these? Like, is it just the event? What other ramp cards can we put in? It probably just is the Mr. It's probably just Mr. 2, you know. Like, it probably is. We'll see what else we've got, though. One cost event is good. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I do like the idea of the one cost event. This one. Top 3 strike crew, kid pirate, hard pirate. Yeah. You have 8 searchable ramps and 4 none, you don't need more. It's true. Because then, yeah, like I say, you can search for this more often, which I do like. Because this card is the one that's still nuts. This card is still absolutely super nuts in this deck. It is probably still a really good 4-Don turn. And then, like I say, you can still do the event if you want, or you just swing bigger number. Do you know what it is? The one that I'm not convinced about at the moment is it's probably the Franky. I guess it's like an emergency backup 4-Don turn. And it's still a blocker and it's still cycle. So it's probably fine. I don't love it though. I do like the consistency of that the event seems to bring as well. It's like another 1 or 2-Don turn, isn't it? Yeah, it super is go first, then go in second curve, you will be able to get your 9-drop earlier. Ooh, it's actually interesting. It's actually interesting. I really feel maybe it's 2. Yeah, I'm not convinced about this. I'm not convinced about it. Sanji's probably fine. Because you can, it's an emergency play after Luffy as well. Kind of think that, and the 2K is just super solid 2K. We have like, boy, 12, 16 2K. But I guess the problem is we're wanting to play at least one of these or one of these. So I guess it's, ooh, I wonder if it is. Do we cut some of the 2K as well? What other cards could we have? Yeah, I like the call. I like the call. I can see the vision of the deck. It'll be testing it and finding out what works in the meta, right? Like, if stuff works in the meta, then we won't need to change it. But like, if all of a sudden it's still just not quite enough to get through Snake Man, I wonder if we do pivot into something like you know, maybe it's even 4 Gear 5, and you really just try and put more ramp in and swing at them. The Chopper is okay. Actually, the Chopper is okay. I don't hate the Chopper. I kind of like the Chopper idea. Because it's a good follow-up to Luffy if they are keeping up Dawn for like Gum Gum Giant on the following turn or something. I don't hate Luffy. I liked the look of that Chopper anyway. And again, it's searchable from like everything. The San, I do what it is. I don't know how I feel about the Sanji either. Like, when are we playing this? I guess it's still like always a pretty decent backup. And you can do the negged on thing to play the Sanji and Sanji in the same turn. That just sounded so weird to say. That sounded so weird to say. Like, you can just do like Dawn -4, get 2 back with your leader, and then just play this out. And you still have it done for Giant. Ah, it's true. Bella Betty. No, you're right. That's very, very strong against Bella Betty. Which I actually do is the more I think I'm gonna cut 1 Franky. And 1 Sanji. I'm gonna put in the 3-cost chopper. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. We do ramp to 9, so 9 Mom is more enticing to me. But again, it's not really what the deck wants to do, huh? And it's not searchable. Nah, I don't like 9 Mom. I don't like 9 Mom. We will instantly forget that. The Sanji is kind of getting a Shanks early game. Yeah, I'm not worried about Shanks. This purple does well against Shanks anyway. Especially something like this. I'm not worried about Shanks. Yeah, for Betty to get ran the fuck over. It's true. I did, but I mean, like, this card should also be very good against Betty. This card should also be very good against Bella Betty. But I am worried that some games, no, you shouldn't brick up. Like, you, unironically, what we on? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16. I'll include, I'll say 24 bricks, but like, it's not really 24 bricks. It's 20. At very worst, it's 20. But realistically, it's only 16. Like, in practice, it's only gonna be 16 bricks. And we're running, 14 2K. No, we're running 15 2K. Maybe 2 of the 0-cost counter events, just ditch bricks. The trigger is good as well. I think it might be something... Is it 3 of this? 2 of this? We're running a bunch of Searcher. I don't hate... And you could put like a 0-cost event in, or 2. I don't think we should be that worried about bricks. I really don't. We have 4 giant to cycle. I may even just put another Franky in if we're that worried about cycling through bricks. Because it's pretty good to combo with the 6-drop still. You can even combo with the 7-drop Sanji if you want. 2 of these Luffy's fine. Would you put a Franky in or a 0-cost? Or... do we put like a blocker Sabo in? No, you probably want the card advantage. It probably would just be 4 Franky. Yeah, then we have 4 Luffy to finish the game off. This is like a little more versatile because you can just drop it on 6. But I think this is like even a better finisher sometimes. Again, it massively depends on the game state and what's going on. But this is obviously sometimes just such an insane finisher in this deck compared to this. I kind of vibe with this. it. Yeah, 7-cast leader. It's actually gonna be good. I think it's gonna be. I kind of like it. I kind of like the look of something like this, you know. I do kind of like it. I'm vibing with that. I am vibing with this. Let's put it text. I'm actually gonna say this is an image as well. So there we go. I kinda like it. I kinda like it. Definitely something to test out.